Ooh, happy Friday, everybody. I don't know. That song got me all sweaty before we went live. My fingers are sweaty. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Um, Welcome, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Building Blocks. I'm your host, Fuljens. Anna is with us in the chat, working behind the scenes on some ENN stuff. Today, we're going to go over how you can create interactive games using Ecamm Live's native features. I am on the brand new. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's the sound of me to my own thoughts. No fan, no nothing, no MacBook meltdown. I'm the brand new base model M2 Mac Studio, and it's awesome. And it is awesome, pretty awesome. And yeah, so we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Before we start, let's get into the comments. Think I had something to say, but I lost my train of thought because my fingers are so sweaty. Let's check out the comments to see who's here. Let's see who's here. It is lit. It is lit in here. And by the way, I am still getting my onboarding for downloading Ecamm Live for the very first time onto this Mac Studio. So the comments are not set up. So we're going to set that up right now. I didn't even get to do comment placeholder. I don't have color palettes set on here, but we are going to just create some real quick. Let's see. I think that works. How about this, guys? Right? That works. That works. Just hit the quick tangerine on the pencil there. And then we're good to go. Dan, good to see you here. Mr. Moderator, hello. Jaden, hello. Good to see you here. Happy Friday to you, Tatiana. Nice. Got you covered today. Victor, hola. Yes, Building Blocks powered by the M2. Yes, Mac Studio. The new Mac must be working. Ecamm is barely doing anything right now. Ecamm is just like another app on this computer. It's awesome. Aubrey, hello. Good to see you here. Right? I love it. Mike Reed, hello. Good to see you. George, happy Friday. We are lit today. Awesome. All right. Before we get into the tutorial on how to create interactive games, we have some updates for you here because coming up on June 20th, that is next week, it's the She Podcast Live virtual. The She Podcast Live. And Ecamm is an official sponsor for this event. And you can actually get a discount. Let me see. You can get a discount using the code Ecamm at checkout, but I just want to make sure I have the right percentage for you all. Hold on a second here. 30% off. You get 30% off. And a little bit about She Podcasts. Their mission is to highlight, enhance, and support current women podcasters by creating a supportive, fun, and nurturing community, as well as a platform for continuing to cultivate stronger and more powerful voices in the world of podcasting. And for more information, you can check out the website, shepodcast.com. That's shepodcast.com. You get the entire lineup, the event speakers, the agenda, and all that great stuff. 30% off with Ecamm at checkout. And while we're at it, just to give you the rest of the lineup for the week, we got Ecamm Live demo with Doc Rock this Friday, today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's DJ Strick with Stephanie Garcia on the stream show. And this Monday, we live we are back with the return of Eliseo Way. We live, going to share all the details on season 3 of Demo Mode Pros. Awesome. Hank, what's up? Johnny, what's up? Good to see you all here. So let's get into it, right? So you've seen, if you watch ENN, you've seen us use Quiz Ninja. We built Quiz Ninja inside of Ecamm with Ecamm text overlays, and also we brought in some PNG images and whatnot. So that is one layout. We'll just do a breakdown, but we're going to go over a totally different breakdown where the game is actually a lower third, and you can interact with the lower third, and you could stay on camera. Whereas on Quiz Ninja, we're kind of like behind a veil and whatnot, but we're most likely off camera. So let's go into Quiz Ninja real quick. The trivia is the same as Monday, so you're not going to win anything if you know the answer for this. But towards the end, after we do the build out of the new game, we'll have a trivia for you, and somebody can win a $25 Ecamm Live merch gift card. So let's check out Quiz Ninja. Remember, there's no winner for Quiz Ninja today because you already know the answer from Monday. Gonna go into live demo mode, which was set up beforehand, because when you set up live demo mode, it's gonna ask you to install system audio, and you gotta restart Ecamm. Would have been a complete fail. So all that stuff was done. All that stuff was done beforehand, right? So this is Quiz Ninja is 3 scenes, right? The first scene is like the intro. It's just text here. Actually, this is not the correct text. There's a text I need to import. There's a font that I need to import. It's not here. So this is not the correct font. And we have a little start button here, but this is all text overlays here, right? Click on that. Right, it's all text here. And even these Ninja Star thingies, they're text. All text. Added light glow effect to it and all that good stuff, right? And then we get into scene 2, which is the question. Again, it's all text. You just lay it out however you want to. The answers, the multiple choice, it's all one text overlay, as you can see here, right? And this is like a simple layout, because then you can have a marker for your correct answer, which is Jaguar, right? And check that out. It's just, hold on, if you bring the opacity up, we did some underline here and then add the background border around it and made transparency. So you create like this little transparent rectangle for the answer. And you know, if you want to update this, it's easily updated. You could update the question to whatever you want it to be, update the answers, and then move around the answer, this one here, the box, to whatever you want it to be, right? And you could expand it, you could make it smaller, you could do whatever you want, right? So that's that here. And then we have a scene 3, which basically gives you more details on what the correct answer is, right? So that is a layout that we use, and it's easily updatable. And we can change the background. Right now, we're rocking the Pride Month background. And then next month, what do we got going on next month? Next month is July. So we could use whatever. We could switch it up, right? So that's what we can do with Quiz Ninja. It's fully customizable. We use Genially. Shout out to Genially. Love Genially, but it challenged us to see how we can create this inside of Ecamm using Ecamm live text overlays and importing our own stuff into here, right? And also, this the Ninja was from Canva, imported from Canva. We bring that in there. And these little eyeballs, you notice the eyeballs are blinking here? These are GIFs. You see the Ninja here. These are GIFs here, right? So you could just hide those. From jiffy.com or whatever, right? So find blinking eyeball, and then we imported that in there, right? All right. So that, oh, and then also the song, the Quiz Ninja song that we're using, instead of having it in one scene, we have it playing in those, once it triggers that scene, it's playing in all scenes, but you have to manually stop it, or right now the song finished, right? because we're using 3 scenes instead of 1. So you don't want to allocate that sound file to that one scene, or else it's going to stop when you go to the next scene. So we have it just playing in the background. Miles Dyer, good to see you here. This is some next level insert bleep sound from Rodecaster Pro. The music makes me feel like I'm fighting. Awesome. Yes. And the eyes are from jiffy.com. Thank you, Mr. Moderator. All right. So this is what we're going to work on today. We're going to do a lower third on screen. You remain on camera and have all the interactivity, and if not more than the Quiz Ninja, right? So far we have these, and I just had it set up for you so we don't have to, like, you know how to create. If you watch Building Blocks, you know how to create these rectangles here, right? And already have some folders laid out for you here. Let me see here. So here is a answers folder, which has 3 different folders. So the first one is the lower thirds. Answer is A, answer is B, answer is C, answer is D. They're all the same dimensions. So you typed out answer is A, and then I command C, command V to get answer B, C, D. Just rename them, right? And then also, before you create even further, we have all of them flying in from the bottom here, right? So if we hide this, everything is going to fly in from the bottom here. And then we have a correct answer folder that we're going to build. And actually, we can also create a wrong answer. And you'll see why in a second. Well, not in a second, but you'll see why eventually. So let's see. Let's just type this. Wrong answer. And put in some tunes here. I thought I had some tunes here. 1 second. Put some tunes back. Oops. I'll get to that later. Wrong answer. So we'll have wrong answer here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And then we have answer text up here. This is where we can actually add our text. I think we have it some set up. Yes. So just for now, answer A, answer B, answer C, answer D, right? So here we go. We're going to, first off, create a little bracket that's going to just connect all these. And you can use Ecamm's text overlays for that as well. So that's what we're going to do here. We create a bracket folder. So if we go into here, I think it should be here from when I was creating it, right? So these brackets here, remove the background, make this white, and expand it a little bit just to create some type of extra depth to it. Boom, boom, boom. And then we can option drag and change this to the opposite direction. Again, these are already in your keyboard, your emoji keyboard, right? And then we can just move that a little bit. And then we're going to connect that. And then we'll hide it underneath because right now they're over the boxes, but we're going to fix that in a second. And there's a line. Here it is. Boom. And the line will connect the 2 brackets. Like so. Boom. Hold on. Let's fix that up. All right. Boom. So this is our bracket. And then now we're going to move all these into the bracket folder. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Right? That looks a little bit better. Have us just add some extra pizzazz to it. And what I forgot to do is, since everything is flying from the bottom, the bracket should be doing the same. So let's do that. Boom. And then once you have this set up, you can just have it fully customizable for later on, right? So we have that for now. And just bear a few seconds, because what happened to my lo-fi here? Here we go. Lo-fi is back. Let's go. All right. So the bracket is done. We can lock that in place. Boom, boom, boom. So the bracket is locked in place, right? We got the bracket. Let's test that out. Let's come back here, and then let's go to game show, right? So everything flies in. So far, so good, right? All right, cool. So you notice let's hide the answers because we don't need the text for now. We'll come back to that later. The correct answer, we're gonna work on correct answer right now. You see these boxes, these 4 boxes here, this lower third folder. Let's try this. Let's do shift, click, so we could highlight everything, and then Command C, and then go into correct answer and do Command V. So you just duplicated all 4 rectangles into the correct answer folder, okay? So now the correct answer folder, these rectangles are going to be a different color. So click on this, and let's make this Anna teal. Let's make this teal. Boom. And teal. And teal. And teal. Right? And you could hide all that. Or actually leave the folder as is. And now when you have your correct answer, you just highlight the correct answer. Right? We're gonna remove the fly-ins because you don't need the fly-ins. Sorry about that. Take that, remove, fix position, and fix position. Right? So blah 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 blah. What was the blah blah blah? The correct answer is D. Boom, and you highlight D. Right? So how simple is that? That's pretty cool. So now you could do the same thing for wrong answer. And since we already removed the fly-ins, because we want wrong answer to have no animation as well, Command C, and then Command V. And now wrong answer could be a different color as well. Wrong answer will make it like a dark red for wrong. Boom. 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 And boom. Right? And let's hide those. Don't hide the folder, just hide the answers. Right? So, oh, is the answer A? Right? So you get it, right? So now we have 3 layers. We have the lower third, which will always be there. And then you have the choice of selecting the wrong answer is A, for example, or the correct answer is A in a different color, right? And yes, I'm side-eyeing some of the comments over here. Hold on, let's come back to see how everybody is doing over here. Let me see here what's going on. My finger was so sweaty I can like barely use this thing. What's going on here? Let's see. Importing blinking eyeballs. Yes, Hank Russell. Me too. It makes me put my fists up. Paul is on point with the links. Yes, good to hear that. Of course. Yes, and some shortcuts. You could do the Control Command Space, and I do Function E like Tatiana does. Johnny, yes, we're using Epidemic Sound for the music. Is it possible to change the font color to white for the answers? Yes, we will do that. And make sure you keep it organized because Anna Heel is watching. Yes. You see, Johnny, I'm just staying on top of that. So let's go back to our game show here. All right. So we don't need this folder here. Hold on a second here. Why is this? Hide that. All right. So we have correct answer, we have our wrong answer, and we have our lower third. And let's start to build out our answers. Well, we have the answers here, but we can change them to white font, if you will. Boom, boom, boom. Let's change this to white. Let's change this to white. Let's change this to white. And let's change this to white. All right. And then here you go. So now they're all white, which looks way better. And for the question, let's see if something's already here. Right, so for the question, it's going to be a lower, if you want to, you can actually create another rectangle, which is this here, right? And then you have your question text layered over the rectangle itself, right? And this is the full build out, but we're going to make it look a little bit better in a little bit. A little better in a little bit. So for example, you could do it like this, right? We hide the entire answers folder. Look how easy that is, because all that is into one folder. You have 4 folders in one, right? 4 folders grouped into one, which is the answers. So if we come here to our main scene like so, and we're getting ready to do the trivia, we come back to the game show here, and the question will appear first. The question will appear first, and then you reveal the answers like so, right? And then if somebody has the answer wrong, boom, wrong. Or if the answer is correct, boom, correct, right? So that's one way of doing it, which is pretty cool. You have full control. Another way you can do it is to, if you don't want to go through creating these type of like colors for your correct or wrong, which is pretty cool, you can actually just have one answer stay on camera and hide the rest. So for example, let's say if for the correct answer, right, for the lower third itself actually, and it's going to be a little bit more moving stuff around, because let's say the correct answer was D. So A, B, and C will have to be in a folder by itself. In addition to A, B, and C here, right? So if you had all of the wrong answers into one group, you can just hide them and leave the correct answer on screen, right? But me personally, I kind of like this better, where everything is there and you could just basically change the colors of the answers using the layers above it, right? I like this layout much better. So you guys let me know what you think. Let me come back to the comments real quick, see how you guys are doing. Yes, the white font is so much better. I don't know why it was black, but that's the way it should be. Let's see here. G Albert, what's up, G Albert? Is this host driven to select the answer, or audience participants? So you are manually controlling it. However, the audience is going to give you the answer, if that makes sense. How many of you already do games on your streams, videos, courses, etc.? Yes, that is a very good question. So definitely let Tatiana know, because it is a great way for enhancing your audience engagement. Johnny says, I do some games for giveaway, but not at this level. However, it's about to change after today. Yes, Orby definitely likes this layout for the game. Nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. So we have this, right? It's good, you know, and then when you brand it with your colors and all that good stuff, it'll look better. But let's show you some little bit of magic sauce, if you will. Some magic sauce real quick. Let me get out of light demo mode. Shift Command D. Out of light demo mode so you can see it full screen. But if we go to, what if we wanted to jazz it up, add some animation to it, right? Some more animation or a little bit more graphics here, like how you see it here on this main screen here, right? If you check out the lower third, you got some little emojis piling up in the on Fuljens thing, and it'll go away. And then where it says create interactive games with Ecamm, kind of have like a animated overlay there, right? And all of that is customized directly inside of Ecamm. So we can do the same for our game show. So if we go, I like to use Envato Elements, and maybe you can help pick out some nice blue background. We could do like a blue motion background for the answers. Let's see here. So let's see here. Do you see this blue abstract background? I have that. That's going to be for the trivia for later on. It's okay. But can you guys pick out something a little better that will work with the white font, right? How about this here? Let me see. Maybe this? Corporate blue background? What do you guys think of corporate blue background? Maybe we'll pick that. That might work. Abstract blue background. For some reason, this reminds me of Ecamm Live version 4.0 launch. This background right here. But I think we'll probably go with corporate blue. This might work also. This swirly one. So if we don't have, yeah. So let's go with corporate blue. Let's go with corporate blue. Let me come back here, and I'm just gonna download that real quick. By the way, my my storage situation is way better now. I am not playing around. I'm on a 512 gigabyte Mac Studio. I got some external SSDs on here, and I'm just like organizing everything as I go. This is animated backgrounds, and then we're gonna just save this as corporate blue. Corporate blue. Boom. All right. So let's come back to our game show. And let's go back into live demo mode. And let's pull up. I'm gonna pull up our animated backgrounds here. And all I'm doing right now, all I'm gonna do is take the corporate blue animated overlay and drag and drop right here. And you see add animated overlay, boom. And then let's keep that on the loop. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And then check this out. Lay this over. The snapping in place actually helps it, so you know exactly where to line it up with. Bring it down, it's gonna just snap into place. And then you hold down Option and custom crop it. Boom. That looks good. And then we're gonna Option drag this to create B, to create C, and to create D. And then we don't want to actually, hold on, this one kind of jumped away. Why is it doing that? Stay. All right. We don't want to keep this unorganized, so we can actually name these things also. Corporate blue A. This is the blue. This is the B. I noticed I put a typo in corporate, misspelled it. This is D. This is D. And this is C, I believe, yes. Damn, I totally butchered the word corporate. What the heck? All right, cool. Right, and then we'll take these, shift, click, and bring them to the lower third, actually, right above the answer is. Boom. And if we want to, we can actually do the same with the question. The question. Let's see here. If we could find white background. There's one that we use for ENN, and I tried it earlier, but it looks better on the ENN overlay. So let's see if we could find a white background. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna come back to Epidemic Sound in a second, but motion graphics, white background. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Something that will work good with black font. And that will be a little bit visible, but kind of like this one. Let's try this one. Let's see if that works. So let's come back to game show. Oh, I'm still in demo mode. Let's get out of demo mode. And I'm going to download this and bring it back in as an animated overlay. And then add and download white background. White background C. And then let's come back into demo mode. And let's go to animated backgrounds. Where are you? And white background. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, that is wrong. Camera, source, camera. All right, did it wrong. Instead of dragging it into the program window itself, make sure you drag it into overlays. So you could get this, boom. And then loop it, boom. And then, let's see here. Get it like, boom. And then let's do custom crop. Snap in place, snap in place. I think that's snapped in place. Yep, it's snapped in place. And then, boom, boom. And this will go right underneath the Q colon. Ah, that looks dope. I love it. That looks dope. That looks dope. I'm glad we picked that. Shift Command D, get out of live demo mode. So check that out. How you like me now? Check that out. That is pretty cool. This actually looks better than the one that has the actual trivia on there. Let's check out the comments, see how you guys are doing. This looks freaking dope. I feel like just going to like preview mode and changing up the other one before I present it to you. That looks dope. I love it. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to comments real quick. Nice, 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 nice. Tatiana likes it. Mike Reed says, mind-blowing awesomeness. Very nice. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep. That is the secret sauce. Bradley got secret weapon, we got secret sauce. We got secret sauce. That is it. Bring in any animated overlay if you want, and you could custom crop anything. And you could just like crop them into the rectangles and stuff like that. And then when shapes come out, oof, I don't know when, but you know, eventually we'll have some shapes in Ecamm. Can you imagine? It'll be even easier to do stuff like this. Let's see what else we got here. You know what would be cool, Fuljens? If we chose the animated background to highlight the correct answer. Well, that is going to be a bonus. Let's do that. Let's instead of, we have just, for example here, if we come back here and the correct answer is going to be like this, which still looks good because it's subtle. It's just, you know, it's like a solid color. But if we want, we can have an animated overlay to highlight the correct answer as well. Let me see if I could find a teal background. Just as a little bonus. Or it might be a different color altogether. Motion graphics. see. Let me see if you guys see anything also. Probably doesn't even have to be teal, but maybe something flashy to just like compliment is the correct answer. I don't know. We took a risk with the white background and it worked. So let's try this one. Let's try that. So I'm gonna download it and see what happens. But the static rectangle as the correct answer looks pretty good also. Let's come back to here and let's Shift Command D and let's find that background. Drag and drop it into your overlays panel. Yes, add animated overlay. Let's loop it. And if anything, we did it just for fun. Snap into place and then option, bring it down. Boom. And that's gonna go into correct answer. Yeah. It's moving a little bit too slow, so we could probably use something else, but you get the idea because you guys are pros at this now. All right, so what is Anna saying now? Hold on a second. Meaning the answer's solid background, the answer animated this looks good as is, maybe less movement. I'm gonna just open the door and explain it. All right, well, we can do that too. And let me show you how easy it is to do that, because let's delete the teal animated here. You have the correct answer. All of these lower thirds that we created here, these corporate blues, take this and just drag it up to correct answer. Boom. Hide them. And so we're back to this, right? But then you probably want to rename these now. Answer A, answer B, answer C, answer D. Right? So that's another way you could do it. And then, but the thing is, I don't think it would work with the blue because the lower third's already blue, so it's not going to be that much of a standout. Probably will have to be like a different color. Maybe like the white would be a different thing, but then you're going to have to change the font color and all that stuff. So that is another way of doing it. But since Anna is in the background and not here, I'm gonna die after this. I'm gonna bring this back to the lower third because I prefer it here. This looks good. And the correct answer, I like it as this static key thing here because it just stands out. It's pretty cool like that. All right. And there you have it. So let's come back to, let's hide answers and let's go to, and let's come back here. And then you want to present this. You come here to your scene. Boom. The question comes up first. Oh, we need to fix that. We need to fix that. So this is going to be flying from the bottom. And we're going to hide the text overlay. We don't need that because we're just using the animated overlay. You could do the same thing with your lower thirds too, because if you're going to go with the animated ones, you could just hide the ones that you're not using, right? All right, cool. So let's come back here. And then we have the question. Boom, comes up first. And then the answers, right? And again, There's a little mess up here because these need to fly in from the bottom as well. Let's fix that real quick. Flying from the bottom, flying from the bottom, and flying from the bottom. Of course, if you did the flying from the bottom from the first one that you cropped and then copy and paste them, then it would apply to everything, but I forgot. Boom. There you have it, right? So that works. And then if you want, you can add your timer here. Do like 30 seconds on the clock, but sometimes, just a little tip, do like 31 because the moment it starts, it's gonna start at 29. So do 31 to 32, okay? Add a little background to that. If you want, you can do the same thing. Add the little animated overlay onto the timer if you want to, but we're just gonna use a solid white for now. Solid white. And then the font of the timer will just be here. And I think the Helvetica is not going to do anything for the 30 seconds. It's not going to jump around, so you don't have to go to fix width and whatnot. So that will be fine. Right? So you notice that 31 and it starts at 30. And we'll just keep it up here from now, right? So you could just trigger that manually. So now you have a fully customizable game layout in Ecamm Live. Let's hide this. Let's come back to this scene, for example. Let's get our live demo mode. And then we come to our game show, starting with the question. And then after you say the question, boom, here are the answers, 30 seconds on the clock. And that's it. It looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty awesome. Love it. How are the comments going? David, hello, good to see you. It is working like a champ. I totally love it. Totally love it. Eric Mockler, hello, good to see you here. And hey, Anna, where's your Q colon space? Where's Paul when I need him? Could you add a question emoji as the Q instead of having the Q written in? A question emoji. A question emoji. Yes, we can actually. Let's come back here. A question emoji. Your Q should look like your question should look like this. Otherwise, it's just a comment. Slanted Q. Yeah, absolutely. So some of the fonts actually allow you to do that. I don't even know what font I'm on right now. This is Helvetica, and we can do, okay, it's medium. You could do medium italic, just like over here on Quiz Ninja. Right, we have this font here, and then Ferocious OS is actually italic. So does that answer your question, Miss Hill? Let's come back here. And let's actually do, let's do this. Q colon, can you slant the Q? And then we take this Q colon, medium italic, boom. I don't think anybody's going to enforce Anna. Oh. Oh man. Yes. So that's that. All right. So do you have any other questions about this layout? Let me know. Otherwise, Shift Command D. we are done with the design, and you can customize it however you want to. You can use different things for your brackets. You could add emojis. You can do so many other things with this because it's all done inside of Ecamm using Ecamm live text overlays, and we added some animated overlays, and you could custom crop them inside of Ecamm instead of custom cropping them outside of Ecamm, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. All right, so I want to show you real quick the current layout for the Mac Studio. Hold on a second here. Come back here. Boom. And I thought this was working. Why is my continuity camera not working? Let me see. Oh, there it is. Right. So this is how I have it right now. And this thing is just running so quiet. It is so quiet. And this is the monitor, but it's not going to stay here. I'm waiting on a monitor mount that is going to come right here on this articulating arm right here. Right, so it'll be against like right in front of the camera, so it's not like right here and just like laid over this monitor here, right? And then I'll give space for the Mac Studio over here. So that's the current layout, but I love this thing. This thing is pretty awesome. It is super duper awesome. All right, so with that said, let's get into some building blocks trivia. Let's get into some building blocks trivia. Let's get into, so the winner, the first correct answer is going to get a $25 Ecamm merch gift card. $25 Ecamm merch gift card. Oh, I actually got a text from Anna as to what she was referring to in terms of like creating some, we're going to save that for later, Miss Hill. We're going to save that for later. Probably create another layout that we'll share with you all at another time, because the layout that she sent me, it looks pretty cool. And it's totally Ecammable, except for there's like a slanted question mark there. We're going to have to see how we can do that. But let's do this. Let's do the trivia. But that is an awesome layout, and it's totally Ecammable. Let's do this. Are you ready? Let's go. All right. Let me command tilt because there's going to be a timer on here. So the question, when did Anna and Fuljens first launch Building Blocks? When did Anna and Fuljens first launch Building Blocks? A, January 2022, B, February 2021, C, March 2021, or D, April 2020. Let's go. Hank says no clue. I'm loving all the correct answers here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And the correct answer is March 2021. March 2021. Let me see who came up first. Wow, it was so close. It was so close, but the first C, I'm just gonna confirm it here on the YouTube chat and on the Ecamm chat. We have Aubrey. Yes, the correct answer is C. We first launched the very first official episode of Building Blocks in March of 2021. So congrats, Aubrey. You win a $25 Ecamm merch gift card. Awesome. BMT, before my time. Congrats, Aubrey. Congrats. Uh, I wish Doc was here because I cannot pronounce that. Unless you want to pronounce your name. Hello, welcome. You're on Building Blocks, where we teach you how to use Ecamm Live's native features to create amazing layouts, such as this one, and this one, and this one. And today we went over how to create game show layouts using Ecamm Live text overlays. So welcome. Nice. Chris's room in Japanese. Welcome. Good to see you here. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you wait, hold on a second. Oops. Aubrey, I'll take an extra large. I'm glad you brought that up because and Paul Dixon is here. I was waiting for you, Anna, because I wanted you to actually be here so you can see the surprise graphics. So you can either wait till next week when you're live here with me, or I can show it to you. No, actually, no, I take that back because it's not on the Mac Studio. So I have to import those graphics there. I had to import those for graphics. Yes, it was a live streaming pro contribution for Anna Hill's birthday, courtesy of the magical Paul Dixon, as Luria phrases it. So we'll wait. It's worth the wait. I think they're pretty awesome. He's testing my curiosity, patience. Oh man, yes. They're awesome. They are pretty awesome. You are absolutely welcome, Chris. Once again, welcome to Building Blocks. And also, Anna and Anna, who's in the chat, we also host Ecamm Network News Entertainment on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here in the Ecamm Live YouTube channel. And again, let me just go over that rundown. Let me come back here, right? This Monday, we're going to have Eliseo Way returning to ENN. He's going to share all the details on season 3 of Demo Mode Pros coming up this summer. It's going to be a fire lineup. And this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, DJ Strick on the stream show with special guest Stephanie Garcia talking about the live stream producer. And stay tuned for Ecamm Live Demo with Doc Rock this Friday at, I keep saying this Friday, today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, 30% off with the code Ecamm at checkout for the She Podcast Live. And it's going to be virtual, June 20th to the 22nd. That's next week. Go to shepodcastlive.com for more details or to claim your tickets courtesy of sponsor Ecamm with code Ecamm at checkout. And their mission is to highlight, enhance, and support current women podcasters by creating a supportive, fun, and nurturing community, as well as a platform for continuing to cultivate stronger and more powerful voices in the world of podcasting. That's shepodcast.com, shepodcast.com. And there you have it. And I think, hold on a second, I missed a question or a suggestion earlier. I just want to go back and read it just to make sure that I did not miss it. Okay, here it is. Yes. Yes, totally, Tatiana. We will make that happen. We will definitely make that happen for you. We'll make that happen for you. No problem at all. Awesome. Awesome. So there you have it. This is the completed game show. This looks pretty dope. And we're gonna have another layout or a few more layouts. Because the one that Anna sent over, it is pretty awesome. And we can definitely create that inside Ecamm. It's gonna look totally different. It's gonna look really cool. So we will present that to you at another time, or I'll just work on it and have it available for you guys. But it is dope. It is dope. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Let me see. Ooh, don't you want to promote yourself, Fuljens? Okay, so let me just do this real quick. Let me go here. Let me go here. 1 second here. I want to make sure that I'm not jacking this up. Boom, boom, boom. Where you at? Where are you? All right, here we go. And then Dan, we have some time to do this, but I'll promote it. You're totally right. So also, and this is sponsored by Ecamm as well. And this is all to the amazing Dan Roth for putting this together. It is the DEI playbook, and that is Friday, July 14th. And that's going to be live on LinkedIn and on the YouTubes. Let me see if I could drop this link in here for you all. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe that works. I don't know, but check it out. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being a part of the conversation with this amazing DI panel. I'm speaking from 12 years of experience in the nonprofit management sector, servicing communities of color in New York City. And, and during my time when the organization is still flourishing, but I was heavily responsible for having this organization open up its doors to an even larger community, including LGBTQ and queer Caribbeans and more. So, and that was amazing because, we're an organization that was primarily servicing the Haitian community, and to be able to open that up in, I don't think I've seen that anywhere at that time where you have a Black Haitian Caribbean community servicing LGBTQ plus, and it's just been wonderful since then, right? And it's been an amazing journey. And again, like the organization continues to grow, the programs continue to grow, and more people are welcomed each and every day. So I'm going to be speaking from that perspective. That's Friday, July 14th on LinkedIn and on YouTube. Hit up Dan Roth for more information on that. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. Yes, you are very welcome, Dan. Yes, and Rainy Cajun, yes, Dan brings a whole other perspective to the Ecamm fam, and he is definitely appreciated with having these conversations. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, Tatiana. It's going to be awesome. Victor, if I may get a max for you to take to the office and show staff that Macs are not that hard to learn when 90% of what you do is in browser. Chrome is Chrome, whether it is on a Mac, Windows, or Chromebook. Exactly. They really just want to, yeah, justify it. Justify it. That's how you justify it. Throw it in the budget. Oh, man. Well, that's it, you guys. It is that time. I hope you enjoy this. We will definitely make some Ecamm game profiles available for purchase at our buymeacoffee.com/Anna and Fuljens. There are some overlays, some graphics and designs and layouts that are currently available now, but we'll add those profiles as per your request. And until then, stay tuned again, 2 p.m. Eastern today for Ecamm Live Demo with Doc Rock. And Anna and I will be back this Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Hello, Elaine. Thank you. So good to see you. Long time no see. Right on time for the closing. Chipmunks are back.